God bless Texas. What Greg Abbott just did for sanctuary cities is insane. And seriously, transgenders are now oppressed by those hats, pea hats? Find out why. Alright, let's get into that one quickly. How are those little pink knit caps the liberals' females wore to try to disgrace our beloved American president at his inauguration, supposedly now oppressing transgenders? Well, apparently transgender women are feeling sad because they don't have real female reproductive parts. So they feel that they can't be a part of the modern feminist movement. You're kidding me, right? And they even are blaming President Trump for their allegedly being left out of their rightful part in the feminist movement. Because after all, it was Mr. Trump who made those comments we all remember, and that the Democrats tried to make such a big deal. Well, obviously it wasn't such a big deal because he's our president now. Like and share if you think the liberals are a bunch of crybaby excuse makers. Yep. That's it for that one. Now get to the real story by Paris Swade. God bless Texas. Greg Abbott just did something really cool for sanctuary cities. Texas Governor Greg Abbott called Steve Malzberg to discuss sanctuary cities that were plaguing countries in this great state. Counties. I think it's counties in the great state. He said that he would sign legislation that would put sheriffs of sanctuary cities in prison. Yes! That's it. Shut this sanctuary crap straight down. This is why you don't mess with Texas. Amen. Malzberg, let's see what he's got to say.
What about jail? I know that you brought up the possibility of
What
jailing
about
such
jail?
sheriffs recently.
We have, and it's a two-step process. One is, as governor, I could unilaterally use my office to take funds away from Travis County that had been previously granted to them under governor's grants for criminal justice reasons, and we defunded them to the tune of more than $1.5 million. In addition to that, we've been pushing a piece of legislation in Texas that is going to pass, that I will be signing into law, that imposes even sterner penalties on counties. It will include things such as further defunding them. It will impose fines, and it could impose jail time for these sheriffs to enforce the laws. Oddly enough, these sheriffs could wind up behind the very bars they are releasing these criminals from.
That is, and here's the argument that I hear from the Nancy Pelosi's of the world, and I guess some of the governors as well, and we've already had the governor of, the mayor, I should say, of New York City, of Los Angeles, of Chicago already come out and say, oh, no, I don't care. We're going to fight to get those funds. But here's this incredibly insane argument. We want to make sure that the illegals, they don't say illegals, are okay with reporting a crime. So if they see a crime, we don't want them to be afraid to go to the police. I mean, that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of, at the expense of having all these people in who some are going to commit felonies and murders and rapes, and some are potentially going to commit them. But you want to make sure that they feel comfortable enough if they see a crime to report it. I never heard such nonsense in all my life.
Well, it's a bogus argument, because here's the premise of that argument, that they're saying that they are going to promote obeying the law by promoting lawlessness. And so it's a flawed strategy, but the flawed strategy is proven by Nancy Pelosi herself because of what happened to Kate Steinle near Nancy Pelosi's district. Kate Steinle lost her life because of one of these people who's in the country illegally, had been repeatedly deported, repeatedly had criminal background. And this is something that Americans cannot and will not tolerate, and that is crime by public policy because of neglect of enforcing the rule of law. America is a nation based upon the rule of law, and these liberals who are abandoning the rule of law are compromising the safety and well-being of our fellow Americans, and Texas and the Trump administration are not going to tolerate it.
Better ask somebody. Steve Malzberg, I know you brought up the possibility of jailing such sheriffs recently. Greg Abbott says, we have to. We have a two-step process in place. One, as governor, I could unilaterally use my office to take away funds from Travis County that had previously been granted to them under governor's grants for criminal justice reasons, and we have defunded them to the tune of $1.5 million. In addition to that, we have been pushing a piece of legislation in Texas that is going to pass that will be signing into law that imposes even sterner penalties on these counties. It will include such as further defunding them, as it could impose jail time for the sheriffs to enforce the laws. Oddly enough, these sheriffs could wind up behind bars, and they're releasing they could be behind the very bars they are releasing these criminals from. Jail them. They are choosing to not enforce the law of the land. I agree. Texas governor, I will sign legislation that will put sheriffs of sanctuary cities in jail. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That is serious. That's the title of my video. This is massive. Get this out there. This is how we need to enforce the law on the books. The Constitution is coming back with a roaring force. You can hear the engines rolling again in this country, and it's a beautiful thing to see. Amen. Share this if you agree. That's both of our stories, right? Good. Got them both in. Oh, folks. Share this with your friends on Facebook and Twitter. And subscribe to our channel if you haven't already subscribed. You just hit the subscribe button. That's all you have to do, and you're subscribed. And also hit the bell next to the subscription button after you subscribe. This way you get the breaking videos as they come in, so you know what's going on before all your friends and family, and that's kind of fun. Finally, if you like what we're doing here at Not Fake News, please like the video. It's important, and it means a lot to us. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time at Not Fake News. What are they trying to say here? That his tongue is going to kill himself? I get it. I'm just joking. That's very, very funny. Well, you can find a lot of bad things about our president, but when you look for stuff about Obama, what do you see? Oh, he's a freaking superhero. Oh my God! Look at McCain. You know that they just. Oh my God! You guys better freaking get a grip of yourselves. You are bums. You should be in alleyways, sleeping next to cans. That should be the picture of you. Wow, what bums. Oh yeah. Oh, he knows Spidey too, and they pump fists like that. They're cool like that. Yeah, Spider-Man wouldn't even spit on him if he was on fire. Okay? That's what Spider-Man would do, because Spider-Man told me, he pumped my fist and told me Obama is a snake in the grass. Oh, Rick Perry. Oh, look at you. Wonder Woman, she knows, oh snap, that's a new Wonder Woman, and that's Michelle Obama is the new Wonder Woman. Yeah. Man, you guys, you better leave our comics alone. You better leave our superheroes alone because you are not them. This is more like it. Oh, snap. Look at this. Oh, looky. That's what happened to McCain. He's like, I will do whatever you say. I want you to go back to America, become a senator, and do what we want. Okay? I will do it. He's dead. Bitch. Oh, my God. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Please, if you like what we're doing here, Not Fake News, give us the thumbs up. Like the video.